we're going to look at 4 rules to
Kingside castling.
One rule is that the king cannot castle when it is in
check.
Okay, we're not going to be able to castle in this spot. If we remove the check, we can castle. But let's say we decide to move the king here. Well, guess what? Even after we're able to shore up the position, the king is not going to be able to castle at all. In addition to the king moving, if one of the 2 rooks moves, we will not be able to castle that side. In this situation right here, we can either castle
Queenside castling.
Or we can
Kingside castling.
However, if we move this rook right here, after black moves, we will not be able to castle queenside. We can still castle kingside. Alternatively, if we decide to move this rook right here, let's say we only move it 1 square instead, after black moves, now we can no longer castle kingside, but we still can castle
Queenside castling.
We also cannot castle if a piece is blocking one of the king's 2 squares it would have to go over. So in this case, black's queen is blocking, we can't castle. We decide to play the bishop back, and now black is going to bring in a bishop here. Now we could take the bishop, but the question isn't about taking the bishop. The question is, can we castle? Well, the answer is going to be yes, because there's 2 squares. It doesn't count B1. It just counts the 2 to the queen side. So we can castle
Queenside castling
there, and that would be safe. However, if we go back a couple moves where the queen was blocking, we're not going to be able to castle. We also cannot castle if it is going to put the king in check. So in this case right here, we cannot castle to the right side because the queen is blocking. However, if we castle queenside,
Queenside castling,
that is permitted because it does not put the king in check, and neither of the pieces have moved. One final word of caution when
Kingside castling,
and that is if our opponent has something that attacks one of the squares that would have been safe before, we probably
checkmate.
shouldn't do it.